Sometimes I sit and think that the kind of opportunities to earn money which are available today in the 2020s decade, if these opportunities were available 10 to 12 years ago, I would for sure have been earning at least 2 or 3 times of what I was earning when I was a teenager. You heard it right. I started my earning journey by the age of 17 or 18, and by the age of 23 years, I was totally financially independent. Now, there is no point in thinking back about the opportunities that should have been or that could have been, but I thought, let me at least ensure that all the teens and all the youngsters out there who are trying to make a living for themselves, who are trying to ensure that they are self-dependent and not dependent on their parents or anybody else, get the right kind of guidance, get the opportunities, understand what is available for them, and then start targeting so that you can earn money at a very young age, start earning money at a very young age without compromising on your education. And then when you complete your education, you become totally financially independent. In this video, I am going to discuss 2 things. First, how did I start earning from the age of 17, and how any one of you, without having any extraordinary qualification or skill set, start your earning journey. What do you do with that money to ensure that money is generating more money? And then what are the 8 different avenues that are available today from which students without any great qualification can start earning money while ensuring that their education is still ongoing? Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 8 different techniques. I will be explaining them in short. So if you want to understand what to do and how to do, you will have to be with me till the end of the video. For those of you who watch till the end, I will also be giving you a pro tip on how to succeed in your financial journey from a very young age. If you like such kind of content on personal finance, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Share it with your friends, share it with your family members, because there's a lot of diverse content that will help you grow in your life. To start my earning journey in my late teens, that is 17 or 18, what I did was pretty simple and straightforward. I started taking tuition classes. Now you will tell, sir, taking tuition classes, well, we all know that it works, and then yes, we can earn money, but then we can't earn so much money, right? Maybe 500 rupees, maybe 1000 rupees, maybe 1500 rupees, because no parent will trust a teenager with the future of their kid. If a teenager has to go and approach a parent randomly that, sir, I am good at teaching, you send your kid to me, a 5th class student or a 8th class student or a 10th class student, and I'll be teaching them, highly likely that nobody is going to trust you. Maybe for class 1, class 2, class 3, but then you will not get paid as much. What I did was pretty straightforward. I went to a tutorial class, a local tuition center that we had, where there were quite a bit of students. I went over there. I told the lecturers over there that I was interested in teaching, and I listed down my strong subjects, that these are my strong subjects. I can teach students from class 5th to class 10th for this, and then in 11th, 12th, I can teach these particular subjects. Now, the tuition center tried me for a few months, and once I started giving in good results, they started increasing my pay. Initially, I was getting 4,000 rupees per month, which slowly went up to 7,000 rupees before I actually quit that tuition job. Now, you will say, sir, 4,000 or 5,000 or even 7,000, not very high. Consider this, I was teaching only for 2.5 hours a day, and this was 10 to 12 years ago. So a lot of time has passed since I was doing that. Today, the tuition market, especially the online tutorial market, has grown leaps and bounds, and students can definitely log on to different platforms, or even if you don't want to log on to a platform where you have to commit time and start teaching, you can very well engage your society students, your society children, and start teaching them. Start off teaching free of cost. Once you start teaching free of cost, anybody and everybody will send their students in India if something is available for free. Maybe take a demo class for 15 days, maybe take a demo class for a month, and then start charging money for the subjects you know well. For this, you will have to ensure that the subjects you know very well, you have to know it in and out, because it is about gaining somebody's trust, and that is why you have to ensure that you are getting a lot of vigilance, you are putting in a lot of effort to teach a student. Now, once I started getting this money, say 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. By the time I was getting 7,000, I was paying my own college fees. I was using the money to ensure my transportation and my food needs were taken care, at least for the college purpose. I created a bus pass so that it did not cost me too much, 200-250 rupees per month for a bus pass, and I would spend very limited on canteen food or outside food. My mother would pack me my lunchbox, I would take that, and I ensured that I was saving at least 5,000 rupees and I was investing them in recurring deposit. So I would invest in recurring deposit for 1 year, because monthly I would get money. I would keep putting that in RD, and then once I got all the money accumulated for 1 year, I would move that to a fixed deposit, because in recurring deposit your amount, although it starts getting compounded every month, but I'll have to keep investing little amounts. of 5,000 I invest on day 1 versus 5,000 I invest in the 12th month. It will give me less interest. But in fixed deposit, I will put an entire amount, lump sum amount, and for the entire year I would get a good rate of interest. And back then the interest rates were very high, 8.5%, 9%, went up to 10% or even beyond. So I was able to compound my money without doing too much efforts. Now that was one big lesson for me. The second big lesson, that is for all students: never ever commit yourself to a loan until, of course, it is an education loan or a student loan for a very good educational opportunity. Otherwise, do not commit yourself to a loan. When I say loan, even easy monthly installments, EMIs, are loan. Even if they claim that they are for free of cost, no interest, still they are a liability for you and you will have to pay out. You will not be able to free yourself. You will be entangled and you will find yourself in a real situation. A lot of students these days, to buy a mobile phone, they take EMI. To buy a laptop, they will go above their budget because there is an EMI available and we will be easily paying money. Let me buy, instead of a 30,000 laptop, let me buy a 50,000 laptop. Similarly with phone, let me buy a 50,000 phone instead of a 20,000 phone. Similarly with your bike, instead of an 80,000 bike, I will buy a 2 lakh bike. All this creates a lot of stress on you financially and does not allow you to be financially independent. I would not commit to any of these. Of course, there were a few basic needs, like I had a two-wheeler which I funded a little, my father funded a little, but then it was a normal two-wheeler and it was nothing fancy, it was nothing jazzy, it was economical. I ensured that I was not overspending unnecessarily. Then after that, after I started taking coaching classes, there came a point where I had to decide whether to continue with something like this or take up my professional studies, and this change is extremely important. You need to ensure that you are taking up professional studies at some point of your time as soon as possible. So by the time I was 19, I started my CA journey, and by the time I was 23, I became a chartered accountant, and that is when my journey of becoming financially independent actually started. At 23, I started earning money. Of course, even before that in articleship, I was earning money. I was doing a few odd jobs, I was earning money, but then the real amount started coming in when I was 23, and that is how I became financially independent at the age of 23. Now, for all the students out there, I'm going to give you, as promised, 8 different avenues where you can start earning money very easily. Not really, you don't really need a qualification, or you don't really need prior experience to do most of these jobs. Let's get started with those wonderful avenues for you. The first method and the most easiest one to start earning money, which I just talked about, is taking tuitions. I have spoken a lot about it, and that is why I will not speak anything more about it. The second avenue is content writing. Every student who has a little bit of command over their English writing skills can become a content writer and start earning money. You can earn in excess of 50,000. I have done it, of course not in my student days because that opportunity was not there back then. I have done it and I have earned decent amount of money while doing my work. So you can definitely do it with studies. If you want to know more about content writing, I will leave the link of a content writing video, in fact 2 content writing videos where I am telling the process, and the website, genuine websites where you can go and you can start your journey, in the comment section below. But listen to the other options as well and then go there and watch it. The third one, which now is becoming very popular, is designer, graphic designer. You don't need to learn Adobe, or you don't need to have fancy editing skills to become a simple designer. I have seen people who just experiment on websites. For example, there is a website called canva.com. Over there you can go create for free of cost great postcards, you can create great thumbnails. What you can do is you can approach a lot of organizations who are in need of such content designing, such content creation, and you can start doing it for them. They pay you a decent amount per activity that you perform, and it does not take so much time. And the fourth job that I'm going to tell is associated with this one, that is your social media handlers, social media managers. I have seen students who have cleared class 12 getting 15,000 rupees to become social media managers or social media handlers of local companies, local firms which are having a turnover of say 50 lakh rupees or 1 crore rupees or 2 crore rupees per annum. That is the importance of social media. Instagram, Facebook pages, Twitter handles, YouTube pages. You can start handling. What do you do in handling? You ensure that the content is being curated, being created, being posted, and the interactions, the people are getting to know about your brand, your product on social media. You're staying active, you're sharing on WhatsApp, and you're doing such kind of things. These jobs are also very much available. The fifth job that I'm going to tell you is, if you are good at any special skill set, arts, music, cooking, start taking classes. Of course, this is just like tuitions, but instead of teaching subjects, you are teaching a special skill set. Drawing classes for kids of first class, second class, third class, who are 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old. There is a huge demand, and especially in big cities, parents pay you ridiculous amounts to get their kids trained in drawing. So if you're good in drawing, if you're good in sketching, and you can teach others how to do the same, you can definitely get some real good money. This next thing that I'm going to tell you or suggest you is affiliate marketing. Now, this is pretty simple. What you have to do is, you just have to copy some links. You have to create your own links on websites, and you have to share it with people. Every time people will click on your link and buy a product out of that, you will get some commission. Now you will say, sir, why will people buy my product? Why will people want to buy something that I am sharing? You can become an affiliate marketer with Amazon.com. So anything on Amazon, you can create your own special link. All you have to do is ask people to buy products from that link, and YouTube will pay, Amazon will pay you some commission over it. That is what is called affiliate marketing. Go and check, Google affiliate marketing with Amazon. You will get all the details. Very simple. You need not invest even 1 rupee, but you will start earning money just by creating those links and starting to share it with different people. That is one very good thing that you can do. Next is event management. When I was a teen, when I was in college, I saw a lot of friends who were joining event management companies as part-time jobs. They would do their college, then they would go, and for 3 to 4 hours they would work at event management companies, help organize events, do some functions, parties, or whatever. You know how event management works, write content for them, do publicity, whatever. But still, they were earning a decent amount of pocket money, which they were able to use for funding their own education. So you can definitely be doing that. The last thing that I want to suggest is to become a YouTuber. A lot of people are becoming YouTubers these days, or start your own blog if you're good at writing. Slowly but surely, if your content is good, you will start getting good traction from people. You will start getting views, you will start getting subscribers, and you will start earning money. Initially, the money is not very good, but once you cross a certain threshold, then you start getting a decent amount for you to ensure that your pocket money is taken care of. We are not aiming at 1 lakh rupees per month. We are aiming at 5,000 to 10,000 rupees per month, which you can definitely create using or becoming a blogger and a YouTuber. And the good part is, all the things that I have told don't take up too much time. You can actually do 2 or 3 activities together. And that is why I said, if I were a teen today, I would have earned at least 2 or 3 times of what I was earning when I was a teen. Now, time for a pro tip. If you have to succeed in life, the only mantra is hard work. You will not get anything in a jiffy. You will tell, sir, I know people of 18 years of age who are earning in lakhs. I know many students of 18 years of age who are doing nothing. So let's not get into comparison. Know yourself, know your skill set, and ensure that you are working very hard and you are being shameless in marketing. When it comes to marketing yourself, your own service, your own product, you have to be shameless. You have to let the world know that it is a product of good quality and it is having your brand. Create your brand value. If you start creating your brand value at the age of 18, by the time you are in your 25s, you will already be rocking. But very important, do not compromise on your education at any point of time. If you like this video, share, subscribe, and hit that like button. Comment and tell me what other avenues do you think can be helpful for students to become financially independent, and stay tuned for more such videos.